She's constantly doing something. You're either walking on, you're putting on jewelry.
I'm mixing a cocktail
over here brushing her teeth.
I got a mirror looking for some.
You know, we are on national TV.
Popcorn.
Yeah, we are on national TV.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Now, come back to us, Suzanne. Come back to us.
He's focused. Jay is here. He just makes me giddy. He just makes me giddy. I'm so happy when he's here. All right, Jay. So now
so what are we doing here? What are we doing?
We're going to talk about a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Iron Mountain collection. Now, we're going to feature the two pieces. The second two pieces are coming up later, but I wanted to bring them out because if you love this, you're going to want all four pieces in the collection. Ring, cuff, earring, necklace. I'll tuck these two aside, and we're going to focus first, Jay, on the ring and the little cuff in my hand. So tell us about this.
Okay, this is Iron Mountain, and just like anything that I have, there's always a story behind everything. You know, really, sometimes truth is actually stranger than fiction.
So
okay,
true.
This particular deposit, this mine, for people who haven't heard this story, this is Iron Mountain, and we named it Iron Mountain because this comes out of an iron deposit. We knew about this turquoise for years, and the reason we knew about it is you go up this mountain road, and I mean, it's they've got good infrastructure. There's this giant commercial iron mine. And then you go, we would take this four-wheel drive path. We would go way up a bit, maybe 10, 15 miles on top of this mountain. And that's where the turquoise deposit was that we were buying from at the time. And so we, especially if you went up there during the rainy season in a four-wheel drive, it got to be a little precarious, to say the least. I mean, you would just wonder, like, what am I doing? So every time it would get wet, we would go by this iron mine. On the far side of this iron mine, you could see the turquoise. It was a wall of turquoise. It just lit up. And now you couldn't see it if it was dry, but when it was wet, like when you were up there, so we knew there was turquoise there. So we tried we tried every angle that you could try to get in to see this. Now, you have to understand, this is a commercial iron mine, and you're an American. They don't care about you. They're in there to mine the iron. They want nothing to do with turquoise. They don't want anything. They literally were clawing this stuff up and just mixed in and grinding it all up with the iron.
And you were like crying. You're like,
well,
no.
like what was making me cry is that they wouldn't give us access.
Right,
okay,
right.
So we tried for years, finally just kind of gave up. And one of my partners that's involved in my my group, my syndicate, that we buy up together, and we buy up rough materials and put them together. And we, as a buying group. And I'm the marketing group. And they, funny enough, what happened was, it turns out one of my partners was at a party. And even though he's in his late 50s, he looks like he's 20. Okay, he's one of those people you hate. So he was at this party, and it was kind of a get together from old schoolmates. And he was telling his story. He said, "Man, this is so frustrating. We're trying to get." He goes, "Well, that's my uncle." And it was his roommate in college.
No way.
Okay, so it's his roommate in school that turns out to be his uncle, and through him, they allowed us to go in. So we don't get to go in all the time. When they're down for maintenance or where they're shut down, we have a short window. But they go in and they get what they can get at that time. It's not a full time. They won't give us full time access to it. But every sometimes 3 times a year, sometimes twice a year, we're able to get in, and they go in and dig it. It's so predominant back in there, and they're not mining back in there anymore, thank goodness. And so, but I mean, it's just literally there. I mean, you can take it out. It comes in all different sizes. They can't be really slow about what they do because we only have a short window to be able to actually get it. Right. There's not a lot of this. Okay, it's not like that we have like 30 or 40 tons of it. Okay, but you get now and then we'll get a ton here and a ton there. And when I say that, people always go, well, my gosh, a ton.
My car's a ton.
Oh my gosh, a ton.
Yeah.
Okay, think about this. Okay, a ton, 2,000 pounds. If I make just a standard regular necklace, 2,000 pounds will make around 900 necklaces.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
So if you think about it, 2,000 pounds. When we do these turquoise today's specials, that's a necklace. In most cases, the minimum we can start out with is 30,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds of turquoise. Now, let me just clue you in on the turquoise world. You just don't walk down the street, bebopping down the road and say, yeah, just give me another 30,000 pounds of that. There's a lot of mines, and turquoise mines, that haven't produced 30,000 pounds in their entire history, okay, in the entire history of the mine. This is one that we can never have a Today Special on. We get, like I said, you know, I get a ton here. Sometimes we get 500 pounds. Sometimes we get 2,000 pounds. It's just really, you just never know what you're going to get. But there's no major volume on it.
Well, and I just want to point out, too, please notice the value on this. This is brand new. It originally is $79.90. And day in and day out, that's what Jay's rings are. If you go to hsn.com, this is a bold, beautiful ring. It's a ton of silver. This is all hand done. Understand that. It's all handmade. I love the cabochon because it's an oval. It's elongated. But it's $59.90. That's amazing. You can go out right now and spend $59.90 on a really kind of crummy piece of fashion jewelry at your local mall, or you get all genuine silver, an immense amount of it, and you get genuine turquoise. With FlexPay, this comes home to you for $11.98. And look at how gorgeous. Nikia's beautiful, but boy, doesn't this turquoise just pop off her skin, off your skin, off your finger. And it's such a wonderful, like even from a distance, that's not a small little bit of turquoise. It's not a teeny little piece on a teeny little amount of silver. That's a big girl's ring. And what I love is it's comfortable as well. So if you love dramatic rings, if you're tired of wearing faux jewelry, or you say, well, the only turquoise I own is some kind of painted stuff or some plastic stuff I bought at the mall and I spent a fortune on it, why not have the real thing? Treat yourself to a beautiful ring that you will love to wear. The other day I was out and about and I was wearing some of your turquoise, and I hadn't worn it in a while. I went through and organized all my jewelry, right? And I had all your turquoise, and I have it all in one of Joy Mangano's jewelry cases. And when I was going through it and organizing it, I just had so many great